STOP, everything. This is not a drill. CHRISSY LAMPKIN, reality TV's queenpin. Jim Jones' forever fiancé has just been arrested in what insiders are calling the most twisted, gut-wrenching celebrity scandal of the decade. And the reason? A baby. But not just any baby. A child whose existence has been buried beneath layers of lies, NDAs, and betrayal until now. And the woman pulling the curtain back, none other than Brooke Bailey, who just exposed everything in a reveal so savage, scorched the internet. We're talking hidden hospital visits, fake names, illegally altered documents. And a voice note, yes, an actual leaked voice note of CHRISSY sobbing. She wasn't supposed to find out. But guess who did find out? Jim Jones. And his response. One word posted on Instagram: destroyed. You thought you knew CHRISSY. You thought you knew this relationship. But behind the scenes was a scandal so nuclear, it sent CHRISSY straight into handcuffs and left an entire fan base in flames. This isn't gossip. This is a complete collapse. Twitter's in freefall. Leaked texts are flooding Reddit. Influencers are picking sides. And behind all of it, a child whose identity could unravel everything. We have the tapes, we have the messages, and we're about to break it all down. Stay glued to your screen because once this starts, there's no turning back. Let's get into the scandal that just destroyed CHRISSY Lampkin's empire. CHRISSY Lampkin believed she was untouchable. The whisper started at midnight, 10 anonymous source claiming CHRISSY had been meeting with a top-tier hospital administrator, demanding confidentiality, payments disguised as legal fees, hush funds disguised as consultancy. Leaked phone. Logs show 2:13 a.m. entries between CHRISSY and someone labeled Only X. Brooke Bailey, lurking in the wings, allegedly saw it all. She saw the messages, the exchange of bank slips, the ultrasound pictures she was never supposed to see. A shady recording surfaced CHRISSY's voice quivering, caught on a door's edge. Promise me nobody finds out. The insider who passed it to Brooke says they heard CHRISSY cry, "This baby can't be mine in the public eye." For months, weeks, days, Brooke Bailey held it in. But last night she dropped the bomb. A 30-second clip of CHRISSY talking to a doctor in hushed tones about prenatal screening under alias, about pulling strings. Fans are reeling. Twitter erupted. Hashtag CHRISSY cover-up. Hashtag Brooke true. Hashtag Jim knows nothing, double quotes comments fly. Why hide a baby? Trust broken. In that same clip, CHRISSY's voice falters when she says, "Don't leak the test results." And later, if he finds out, it kills everything. Everyone assumes he is Jim Jones. Suddenly, Jim is dragged in. It's name tagged in every viral video, every thread. His responses are vague. Cryptic truth finds me. If love is built on lies, what is it? The damage is already spreading. Brooke's latest post, attached image of birth bracelet. Tiny hospital engraving, CHRISSY's name. Not taken from a child already known, Brooke claims. Taken without announcement, hidden with shame. The image shatters illusions. Fans pour in, demanding answers. CHRISSY posts a blanket. Denial? Fabricated. False. No such child. But then the next leak hits. A woman's voice memo. Someone from staff, trembling. Yes, she was here. Late night, cradling. Swearing she'd protect the child. She paid me. She begged me. Jim Jones watches the storm. A video leaks showing him at a party. Phone pressed against his ear. Steve doesn't know he's being filmed. His voice soft. "I'm trying to trust you. Then don't make me regret this." The clip stops. Smoke and mirrors. Fans dissect every syllable. Did he already know? Was he part of the cover-up? Was he the one CHRISSY met with? Don't let him find out? The betrayal feels triple layered. CHRISSY's camp strikes back. Words through PR. Brooke seeks attention. Evidence is forged. They challenge Brooke to produce hospital logs, birth certificates, testimonies. Brooke answers with a screenshot. Hospital portal message, timestamp, patient Lampkin discharged. The portal shows maternity. Her followers flood the post. Screenshots of ultrasounds posted by Brooke's supporters. Insiders say there are receipts for baby clothes, baby formula, prenatal vitamins, all addressed to CHRISSY, shipped to an old address. But CHRISSY's defenders are going critical. A clip surfaces from security footage February 2nd outside a maternity ward. A figure, silhouette, carrying what looks like a bundled infant, entering through back door. No hospital staff responding, no press, just a car waiting. The source claims it's CHRISSY's driver. Brooke puts the clip out. "You see shadows, but I see guilt," she captions. Then betrayal from within, one of CHRISSY's closest friends. Someone people trusted reaches out to Brooke. Secret voice note. "I believed her. I helped cover. I'm sorry." The friend says CHRISSY was terrified of the public knowing. She staged fake vacations, sent backup pics, everything to keep her image clean. She allegedly told this friend to mislead fans, to slow replies, to fake pregnancy rumors or adoptive stories. Jim's reaction becomes a live stream meltdown. That night, he appears in his bed, under dim light, reddened eyes. He whispers into his phone, "If she lied to me, I can't stay silent." Then disappears from the screen. Posts vanish. He locks comments. Social media explodes. Jim betrayed. Jim complicit. What did you know? Celebrities comment, influencers divide into two camps. Half express sorrow for Brooke, she's brave. The other half defend. CHRISSY pressured, threatened. Then comes an unexpected twist. Evidence that Brooke might not be the pure whistleblower. Scraps of info emerged that someone paid Brooke, anonymously wired her money. Was this whole scandal inflated, exploited? Did Brooke leak more than truth? Did she weaponize it? CHRISSY's people claim Brooke doctored the hospital portal screenshot. Friends of Brooke fight back, offering bank statements to show it wasn't her. It's war. As CHRISSY's arrest looms, whispers say prosecutors are deciding charges for fraud, perjury, illegal documentation, child endangerment. The baby scandal is now a full legal tinderbox. Celeb gossip YouTube channels pick up court filings, tease content. The blogosphere heats to white hot. Every source forks, yet nothing. Prepared the public for what dropped at sunrise. Brooke posts what she calls the final missing piece. A birth certificate excerpt, redacted name but matching hospital ID with Lampkin's. And a video where a nurse, whispering, confirms what Brooke has alleged. She held the baby at night. She cried. CHRISSY's phone hits paradise mode. Her lawyer issues threats. Social media platforms flag posts. But fans already have screens, already have clips, already have rage. And Jim Jones is seen outside the courthouse early. Paparazzi ask, "Jim, did you know? Jim, are you still with her?" He stands silent. A car door slams. He slips in. Here's what nobody expects. Before the cameras catch CHRISSY stepping into court, there's a resounding knock. Doors of court slam. The public defender stands, clutching a sealed envelope. The judge calls for order. The courtroom hushes. Phones flip on. Tension slices the air. What's in the envelope could rewrite everything. And then the bailiff hands it to the judge and everyone gasps. The envelope contains hospital video footage claimed destroyed, but this says it was backed up. And it's now in possession of a party with knowledge and the name. Someone long trusted inside CHRISSY's inner circle. Everything changes. Now, the courtroom holds its collective breath as the judge carefully slices open the sealed envelope. No one dares blink. Inside, an SD card. Labeled in sharp red ink, 4:17 a.m., room 12A. The bailiff inserts it into the courtroom monitor. The lights dim, silence. Then the footage rolls. CHRISSY Lampkin hair tied. No glam, eyes wide enters the maternity suite. She's not alone. A nurse follows closely and on the screen. A timestamp proves it. April 17th, 4:17 a.m. CHRISSY walks to the crib, hesitates, then reaches down and picks up a newborn. She whispers, "You were never supposed to see this world." Gasps echo in the courtroom. Jim Jones, seated on the second row, shifts in his seat, jaw tight, hands clenched. His eyes never leave the screen. And then, bam, another twist. CHRISSY isn't alone. A man enters. His face is blurred in the video, but insiders in the room know. It's not Jim. It's a man tied to CHRISSY's past, a name that's been buried under years of PR strategy and public manipulation. The room freezes. Brooke Bailey, watching from the gallery, doesn't blink. She pulls out her phone and goes live. In real time, 30,000 people flood Brooke's live stream. "You're all seeing it now," she says, voice trembling. "This is what I've known for months. This is what they wanted me to bury." Online chaos explodes. Twitter cracks open like a volcano. #CHRISSY Babygate trends worldwide. TikTok users dissect every millisecond of the footage. Fans freeze-frame CHRISSY's lips to read her whispered words. Jim Jones' expression becomes a meme. The face of realization. Then, an even deeper bombshell. A newly leaked voice note drops into the media circuit, sent anonymously to 3 gossip pages at once. CHRISSY's voice trembling. He can never know the baby isn't his. The internet implodes. Is this the real reason the baby was hidden? Not shame, not fear, but a lie so big it would have destroyed her entire world and Jim's. One source close to the case claims CHRISSY forged paternity paperwork. Allegedly, she used Jim's name to register the child, while knowing that he wasn't the biological father. Documents backdated. Medical signatures questioned. A nurse under investigation. But there's more. The man in the hospital footage, allegedly an old flame. Someone CHRISSY had a brief, quiet rekindling with during Jim's tour last year. That timeline lines up exactly with the baby's conception date. The betrayal is nuclear. Jim is devastated. He leaves court, flanked by security, but he's recorded muttering, "She lied to me in ways I can't forgive." Then comes the emotional breakdown. Brooke Bailey collapses in the courthouse parking lot. Cameras catch it all. She clutches her phone, shaking, screaming, "They tried to silence me. They tried to shut me down." Her assistant rushes to help. Her fans swarm to defend her. But CHRISSY's lawyers fight back hard. They file a motion to suppress the footage, claiming the SD card was obtained illegally. Their claim: that the person who leaked it, CHRISSY's former stylist, broke into a secured hospital database. But that stylist already flipped. In an exclusive interview aired that night, she says, "I watched CHRISSY plan the lie. She bought 2 sets of baby clothes, one for reality. She said it was all about image, not honesty." Meanwhile, another leak drops. A private group chat between CHRISSY to close friends and a PR handler. The messages? Chilling. CHRISSY types, "I can't let Jim find out. We're building something. This would ruin us." Her friend replies, "Then lie. Burn the papers, start over." That group chat is now Exhibit C in the mounting case against her. In a late-night post, Jim Jones breaks his silence in full. Long video, eyes bloodshot, voice cracking. "I gave everything. Love, loyalty, years. I would have raised that baby like it was mine. But what hurts isn't the child. It's the lie. The betrayal. I stood beside her while she buried the truth." The video racks up 5.2 million views in 6 hours. Underneath, fans flood the comments. "She destroyed a good man. Protect Jim at all costs. She needs to be held accountable." But just when the narrative seems to settle, Brooke Bailey does the unthinkable. She releases a recorded phone call with CHRISSY. The call is timestamped 2 months ago. Brooke calmly confronts CHRISSY. CHRISSY responds, "You think you know everything, Brooke? But you don't. That baby was my second chance. It wasn't supposed to go this way. Brooke, you stole someone's truth." CHRISSY, "No. I tried to fix mine." The call ends in silence. Then CHRISSY whispers, "Tell Jim if you want. Just know it'll destroy him." The internet loses its mind. People accuse Brooke of holding the truth hostage. Others hail her as the savior who revealed a decade of lies. Meanwhile, CHRISSY's team threatens legal action. They accuse Brooke of wiretapping, defamation, and emotional exploitation. Brooke's team counters with this: "Truth is not slander." The judge, watching chaos unfold, issues a gag order. But it's too late. The story has already consumed pop culture. Celebs chime in. Cardi B tweets, "This the wildest story I've ever seen." Tamar Braxton posts a reaction video openly crying. Wendy Williams, via her team, drops a statement. "If I had this on my show, it would have melted the damn stage." And then, a fan finds something no one was supposed to see. A Reddit user, deep diving into archived maternity ward footage, finds a backup log, a security cam photo. A third person in the room with CHRISSY that night. The image is blurry, but fans identify her earrings, her hair. It's Mama Jones, Jim's mother, and she's holding the baby. The internet goes insane. Did she know the truth all along? Did she help hide the child? Or did she believe it was her grandchild? The silence from Mama Jones is deafening. Within hours, reporters swarm her home. No statement, no comment. Jim, it's gone dark. CHRISSY, back in court for a second arraignment, this time for forging paternal documentation. Brooke, silent since the leak, until she posts one final photo. It's a baby, swaddled in neutral tones. Face turned. Caption, "He deserves better than lies." Is it the baby? Nobody knows. But CHRISSY's empire is in free fall. Jim's heart may be too, and the next courtroom date. It's only days away, and CHRISSY's facing up to 10 years, if convicted. But this isn't over. Not even close. Because an unnamed biological father just filed a motion to establish paternity, and wait until you hear who he is. Buckle up. Because what happens next sends this scandal into absolute free fall. Just hours after Brooke Bailey's viral baby photo post. Court records are updated in real time, an anonymous paternity claim filed under seal. But thanks to a brutal data leak, screenshots captured before court systems could lock them, the name attached becomes the next bombshell in this chain of destruction. Quincy Vega, a former ROC Nation affiliate, model, club promoter, and once upon a time CHRISSY's quiet flame during her 6-month spiritual break from Jim Jones. The dates line up. The private trip to Tulum. The paparazzi shot everyone ignored of. CHRISSY ducking into a car behind a tinted SUV. Now it all adds up. And with Quincy's sudden legal move. Insiders are calling this the paternity power play that will either exonerate CHRISSY or bury her alive. And Jim, you think he's furious now? Just wait. Because just as this new claim is being dissected, a brand new voice memo is leaked to Hollywood Unlocked. Quincy. His voice, cocky, biting. "She told me she was going to say it was Jim's. Said it'd be better for her brand. I told her to be careful. Guess she wasn't." Boom. Boom. Social media turns into a digital war zone. Twitter trends. Hashtag CHRISSY lied again. Hashtag justice for Jim. Quincy father and Jim, who had remained silent for a day, breaks it with a full-blown meltdown on Instagram Live. No, hell no. You don't lie about something like this. I was ready to give that child everything, and you let me hold him. You let me hold a child that wasn't mine. He chokes up, his voice cracks. I would have raised him like he was. All you had to do was tell me the truth. Fans post reactions of themselves crying. Thousands flood the comments. beg Jim to walk away. Others blame him for not seeing the red flag sooner. But now, all eyes are on Chrissy, who, despite legal advisement, decides to speak. Not through lawyers, not through PR, but through a self-filmed 5-minute video posted to her private backup Instagram, and what she says changes everything. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I didn't make mistakes. I did. I was scared. I didn't know who the father was at first. I didn't even think I wanted to go through with it. But when that baby came into this world, I loved him. She breaks tears, and I thought if I told the truth, I'd lose everything. And I did. But don't you dare say I didn't love that child. The video is raw, unfiltered. You see mascara streaks, hands trembling. It's for the first time. Chrissy looks not like a TV icon, but a woman undone. But sympathy only goes so far, because 12 hours later, the hospital releases a formal statement, confirming the documents Chrissy submitted during the birth were manipulated, altered names, falsified emergency contact info, payment routed through a third-party account connected to Chrissy's assistant, who's now being officially charged as a Kodash conspirator. And the real kicker: DNA tests confirm Jim Jones is not the father. Quincy Vega is. It's over. Except it's not. Because Mama Jones, who had stayed silent this entire time, goes OF during a surprise appearance on The Breakfast Club. And what she says? It detonates. The entire scandal all over again. I knew the baby wasn't his. I told Chrissy she was playing with fire. And I told Jim he needed to ask questions. But he loved her too much to see it. And then she begged me to pretend. Held that baby in that hospital because I thought maybe if I did, it would keep the peace. The studio is silent. Charlemagne can barely speak. The clip goes instantly viral. Mama Jones becomes the trending voice of the scandal. And fans are split. Why didn't she stop it? She protected her son the only way she could. She's just as guilty. Public opinion continues to flip-flop. Brooke Bailey resurfaces with a bombshell of her own. A final leak. A recording from Chrissy to Quincy days before the child's birth. You'll never step in. You won't be there. You'll have Jim's name and Jim's life. This isn't about you. You can hear Quincy's reply flat, furious. I'll let you lie now. But when the truth hits, it's going to drown you. And it just did, in court. Chrissy now faces 3 counts of felony document fraud, 1 count of identity falsification, 1 count of obstruction of parental rights. Her legal team scrambles. Jim Jones, now fully cut off from Chrissy, deletes every photo of them from his socials, every single one. Then, without warning, Jim goes live from a new studio. He's back in the booth, his eyes hard, voice broken. You can lie on my name, you can lie on love, but you can't lie on a child. He drops a freestyle so raw it climbs iTunes in 6 hours. Fans say it's the soundtrack to betrayal. Then, just when you think this entire story has reached its final page, Brooke Bailey files for emergency temporary custody. Wait, what? Yes. According to her legal filing, Chrissy listed Brooke as the emergency guardian in the event anything happened to her. The signature is real. The document is notarized. Brooke could, legally, claim custody if Chrissy is found unfitted. Quincy is deemed unprepared. Fans are stunned. The media explodes. Chrissy's team calls it a last-ditch power grab. Brooke's team says she made a promise. She's keeping it. Now it's not just a scandal. It's a custody battle. Quincy Vega releases a public statement. I will not let anyone else raise my son. I'm coming for him. The final court date is set. The stakes. Chrissy's freedom, Quincy's paternity rights, Brooke's potential custodian. Jones' closure, the baby still unnamed publicly's at the center of the most explosive, complicated, gut-wrenching celebrity scandal in years. And as the trial looms, the final twist may still be coming, because a new witness just requested to testify. A. Childhood friend of Chrissy's who says this isn't the first time she's hidden a pregnancy. And this time, they're coming with photos. Stay tuned. This is the scandal that shattered trust, dismantled love, and left the entire industry reeling. A hidden baby? A forged paternity? A betrayal that hit deeper than divorce, deeper than death. And now custody, court dates, and a final testimony that threatens to uncover even more secrets than we ever imagined. CHRISSY Lampkin's empire is hanging by threads. Jim Jones is fighting demons in plain sight. Brooke Bailey just flipped from whistleblower to potential guardian. And Quincy Vega. He wants his child and he's ready to burn everything down to get him. But here's the cold truth. This story isn't over. It's only getting more dangerous. New leaks are coming. More names are about to be dragged in. Hey, and you need to be right here when it happens. So don't just scroll past this. Don't just watch. Join the chaos. Hit that like button if you believe. The truth deserves to be known no matter how ugly. Comment below. Who do you believe? Is Chrissy guilty? Did Brooke do the right thing? Should Jim walk away forever? And whatever you do, subscribe now. Because the moment the courtroom doors open again, the next witness steps forward, or the final tape drops will be the first to break it. And if you're not here, you'll miss the most explosive ending reality TV never gave you. This isn't just gossip. This is war, and it's far from over.